Welcome back to Cali Crypto 209. Another episode, episode number 35. Pretty excited to have this many videos made so far. Very excited to be here with you guys for the crypto market. I hope you all were not fudded out of the market. I do apologize for being a little late. I literally just got out of the shower, so hopped on the live stream to give you guys an update. Glad to be here, glad to be here. So I did something a little different today. I have both charts up, DogeCoin and Bitcoin today. I think you guys can see that. Yeah, just so you guys can get an idea of how things are moving. And you can see that it's nearly exactly the same. Who would have thought that DogeCoin and these altcoins fall behind what Bitcoin is doing? So as you can see, Bitcoin still below $36,000. We did tap. Oh, let me get the music going. I almost forgot. Bitcoin did tap a little over $36,000, but failed to hold that region. Still above 35,000, which is pretty good for Bitcoin. But we are still having a hard time holding those price values. I did mention that in the last live stream that if we failed to hold that area for Bitcoin, then Dogecoin would be having another short-term pullback, which we did. And Dogecoin fell to below 25 cents. Hard to see, hard to watch Dogecoin going down, but that did occur. It didn't fall too far though. I was surprised to see that Dogecoin is holding. We do have a lot of strength still with Dogecoin, a large community behind Dogecoin and the meme cryptocurrencies. So I think we are going to see a bit of sideways action for the next couple of days. Hopefully going into July, even the interest payments, well, that's something I wanted to go over too. The interest payments are being paid out tonight, so we should be seeing some pretty interesting price actions because it's the end of the month. People are getting their interest payments and staking reward payments paid out. So the crypto markets do seem to go up at the end and the beginning of each month. Yes, that is what I want to go over. BlockFi. BlockFi is actually decreasing their interest payments once again. I just could not believe that because I am a user of BlockFi and I didn't really... Okay, the first time they dropped their interest payment amount, it's I think it was 6% at first. First it was at 6% that you earn on your Bitcoin for keeping it in BlockFi, and now it's 5%, I think. Well, no, actually I think it was more than 6% first, and then it got to 6%, and now it's 5%. So it's just they keep on moving the interest payments down because the supply of Bitcoin is dwindling, as the title of the video says. Crypto supplies are dwindling, and we just know that it is Bitcoin. There is a very small amount of Bitcoin left, and I don't think there's much left on these exchanges. We are trading, Bitcoin, what's left of it, but the mass majority of Bitcoin has been lost. If you can remember, a lot of stories came out of people losing their private wallet, not being able to remember their private keys to access their Bitcoin, and this and that. So a large percentage of Bitcoin has actually been lost. So we're never going to get that Bitcoin back. It's gone forever. So we just have to continue mining. And still, even with the halving coming up in the next few years, the amount of Bitcoin that will be produced, it will decrease over time. It just will continue to decrease and get smaller and smaller. So keep that in mind. Accumulate as much Bitcoin as you can. It's very important to hold Bitcoin in your portfolio. But I know why. You all are here. You are here for DogeCoin. I'm here for DogeCoin. I love DogeCoin still. It's just, it's a movement. It's not about DogeCoin being a meme cryptocurrency or not having a use case anymore. It's a movement for DogeCoin. There is a movement not only in the crypto markets, but in the stock market, in the whole financial system. There's a movement of change. And I'm very excited to be a part of that change, making things happen for the better. So I'm pretty excited for that. So let's see what's going on. I watched a really good video today. It's just El Salvador. Cannot get enough news about El Salvador. So they have, well, I think it was called Bitcoin Beach. There's a place called Bitcoin Beach in El Salvador. And basically everywhere you go, they can accept Bitcoin as payment, whether you're buying food or going to a cafe, paying for your groceries. You can pay for those items using Bitcoin or cash, but they do give you the option to pay in Bitcoin, which is really, really interesting. And this is a part of the mass adoption. As I stated, whole countries are buying up Bitcoin. Why are they buying up Bitcoin? Because it's a stable form of value. It's much, much more stable than the US dollar that has been crumbling over the last 40 to 50 years. Losing its purchasing power, you can just see how expensive things are. So putting a bet on Bitcoin that it's going to go up, or over time it's going to go up, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea for countries that have currencies that don't really work for them to implement something that does work for them. So El Salvador is definitely going to be the Bitcoin hub. Not only because they announced that they're accepting Bitcoin as legal tender, but just because they took that initiative, they took that first step, and El Salvador isn't going to be left in the dinosaur ages. They're going to be a lot more advanced for its payment systems than a lot of other countries, if other countries don't start adopting Bitcoin soon. And they are purchasing Bitcoin. We have large purchases, very large purchases, and a lot of it actually doesn't even happen on the market. It's like off of the market. The purchases are off the market. So it doesn't really reflect in the price actions of what's going on, which really doesn't make sense, but that's just how it goes. So really, really large purchases that would pump the price up for Bitcoin aren't happening on these exchanges. They're happening off of exchanges. So this one's here. We have a crypto kingpin Olaf Carlson buys a $28.5 million mansion in Hollywood. $28.5 million. It's just like millions of dollars seems or sounds like hundreds of thousands of dollars now. There's just so much money in circulation that $28 million doesn't sound like a lot now. It's just like, oh yeah, that's just a little bit of change, you know. $28 million. I got that in my bank account. Just let me check that out. But no, this is just crazy. It's just crazy. So he adopted cryptocurrency early, of course. I believe back in early 2013, 2014 is when he adopted cryptocurrency. So he's been in the market for quite some time. Today, at 32, Carlson is well known for his idiosyncratic attire. He regularly wears colored nail polish, interesting, neon track suits, and multiple earrings. As for his crypto devotion, for which wannabe blockchain moguls regard him as an oracle and hero. Now, set for life. It says he's set for life. The youthful CEO remains based in NorCal's Bay Area, but has tossed out $28.5 million for a Los Angeles home. It's just like, it is just crazy. The crypto markets are, they're not only getting coverage, but people are buying. People do not want to miss out. We have FOMO happening, like a lot of FOMO happening. It doesn't look like it at the moment because prices are still down. Yes, I know, but people are buying. People are buying cryptocurrency, mainly Bitcoin, but DogeCoin is included in that tier. People are buying DogeCoin, and if it's not regular retail investors that are buying DogeCoin, it is these the big players, the people with millions of dollars, are investing into the market because they know they're going to get millions of dollars, possibly more, of a return from their investment. But I will not be liquidating any of my assets anytime soon. I definitely want to wait until we possibly hit a peak in the market. I do think that would mean that Bitcoin is well over $100,000, and we're just in the Bitcoin standard by then, as Max Kaiser calls it. When we hit the Bitcoin standard, then everything makes sense. Then everyone is on the same level because there is no, well, I will say there is financial freedom. There is no financial distress anymore. Everyone is, or would be, financially stable, which is kind of unimaginable to think about, everyone being financially stable. But I do think that Bitcoin, if adopted, can aid with your finances. Just investing a very small amount. As I said before, how I smash bought just $10 on Cash App. I'm steadily smash buying Bitcoin on Square, but I had just bought $10 because we fell down to 31,000, and now thinking back at it, I probably should have bought a little more than that. But I only had, around $10 or $20 to throw in at that time because I purchased at around 32. I think I was buying lots of Bitcoin at 32, and we fell down to that level. So when we fell to 31, I smash bought $10, and now it's still up like $2 from when I had purchased. So you can see that, yes, it takes time. You have to be patient, but that patience is rewarded. That patience is paid off. But it looks as though we are getting ready for an explosion. Yes, I am talking about the D, DogeCoin. We have had very nice movements up to 28 cents, but some selling pressure. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with Dogecoin's price movement. We should have been holding above 26 cents. That was a key area for Dogecoin to hold, and we didn't. We actually fell below 26, just to 25 cents. So we're still holding 25 cents, not, keeping those lower price levels. If we were to stay at 25 cents, stay at 24 cents, then we can possibly say that things are looking a little gloomy, and we might be having a further correction. As I did state, it's just the way that things are moving, it's sideways action. So when there's a lot of sideways action, something is going to break. either if it's to the downside or to the upside. I'm hoping it's to the upside. I know it's going to be to the upside, but we just have to wait and see what happens in the market. Still holding at 25 cents, DogeCoin at 25.25, Bitcoin now at $35,000, still falling below $35,000 for some reason. But I do think we are holding a nice base for Bitcoin at $35,000, as we did make a beautiful floor at $30,000. I don't see why we can't make a new support level right at $35,000. Now it might be 34.6, 34.5, whatever, but it's $35,000 basically. For that confirmation, we absolutely need Bitcoin to make $38,000. Then we can see 42, 45, those higher regions. Once we get over $40,000, then it's just playing it in the ballpark. Price actions happen very, very quickly. If you can remember, after we passed $40,000, we made it straight to $60,000 literally within 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, we made $60,000. So it happens very, very fast. The crypto markets move extremely fast, and I have been in a few trades and gotten kicked out of trades because if you're not in the market and the market takes off, then you're going to miss out on those gains. Oh, sorry about that. I got a text message. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so if you're not in the market, then you could possibly miss out on gains because you're not in the market. So if you can, if you're a trader, that's good. Gain on your cryptocurrency. But if you can, just hodl. Hodling is the best thing you can do. It speaks so much truth. My short time in the crypto markets, I have learned my lesson to not sell my cryptocurrency, just to hold it as long as I possibly can. So I will be continuing to do that, not liquidating any positions anytime soon. As I said, if Bitcoin makes it over $100,000, then I might possibly think about taking some profits then. Never a bad idea to take profits and have some capital on the side. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, the crypto millionaire with his $28 million mansion. And you see, if the tokens I'm investing in takes off and like I have hundreds of thousands of dollars, which I'm pretty optimistic to make it to that point. There's a lot of people who have well over $100,000 investing into the crypto market, but that did happen over time. You know, they invested $10, $20, $30,000, which is still a lot, and then over 1, 2, 3 years, sometimes even shorter than that, then they can see that amount of a return. Yeah, Kathy Wood trying to launch a Bitcoin ETF. I think anyone who's not launching a Bitcoin ETF is kind of behind. Coinbase is actually doing really good. I said that I was going to buy Coinbase. I did get a pretty good entry. Who's to say we haven't really seen the long-term movement of the Coinbase stock, but I did FOMO into Coinbase stock. I am holding it. I think I got in around 220 or 223, somewhere around there. But we're doing good. We're a little up from there. I think we made it to like 240 or 230. So Coinbase stock is looking good. Crypto, well, I think it's just Coinbase in general. With Coinbase and their high fees, of course, Coinbase stock is going to be doing well because they're collecting millions of dollars, probably more than that, from these trading fees and people trading, and they make little small increments from every single trade that everyone's doing. Same thing with Robinhood, and Robinhood just got fined, what is it, $70 million? Not a surprise to me, as Robinhood does seem to rob you of your money, basically, if you're making a trade on Robinhood. The fill price is way off from what the actual market price is, and that's for stocks, for cryptocurrency. I don't use Robinhood to trade cryptocurrency. They do not fill you at the correct price. Buying back in, they raise the price, so then you have to, well, you actually get less because they raise the price. So it's just like a whole bunch of discrepancy with Robinhood. I still have my DogeCoin on Robinhood. I'm waiting for them to give me my wallet, and once I have my wallet for DogeCoin, that will be the first thing that I do, is withdraw all of my DogeCoin from Robinhood. I'm actually thinking about moving my stocks from Robinhood into my Webull account. So I might be doing that, but it's just the whole movement with AMC. I don't want my stocks to be in the ether if something does happen. But the market is trying to push back up into green. I do think we will be seeing a lot of green, as I said, tonight with the interest payments. Jay, thank you for joining me. Shout out to Jay. Love having Jay here on Cali Crypto 209. What was I saying? BlockFi interest payments. I think it was actually lower than 5% now. Yeah, BlockFi went from 6% interest to 5% interest, and now it's 4% interest that you're going to be making. Yeah, that's what it was, because I knew we were already at 5% because that was dropped from 6% interest. And now BlockFi's interest is steadily decreasing. It's kind of making me not like BlockFi anymore. I am still going to hold my BlockFi account just because, and only because, they have that BlockFi credit card coming out. So I really want that BlockFi credit card, and that's probably the only reason why I'm holding my BlockFi account. Yes, I like the interest from their BlockFi platform, but I can get a lot more interest paid to me for my Bitcoin utilizing other platforms that I do have. Let me see here. It's something. I got the email, but I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, BlockFi is decreasing their interest payments. Once again, it made me a little upset because I have a large amount of my Bitcoin on BlockFi. So that means I have to pay withdrawal fees to, well, I take that back. I think BlockFi actually gives you one free withdrawal every month. So that is why I actually liked BlockFi for that too. They give you one free withdrawal from their platform to move it to another exchange. And some of the other exchanges like Binance and Voyager, they charge transaction fees. So it's like $20, which isn't that much. But if you're sending like $50 of Bitcoin, you're only going to get $30 of Bitcoin, which is not good. So transferring money out of BlockFi, I will say that one-time free withdrawal is a good thing, but them continually decreasing their interest payments is not a good thing. I think they will lose customers from this. I am thinking about moving a percentage of my Bitcoin out of BlockFi into an interest account that does pay me more of a percentage for my Bitcoin. I want to earn as much cryptocurrency as I can. I love the D, I love DogeCoin, I love Ethereum, I love Bitcoin. All the cryptocurrencies I do think have a place in my portfolio. Not all of them. I have yet to buy Shiba Inu, but possibly one day Shiba Inu will be in my portfolio. I know you guys. Shiba Inu is just a meme of a meme, and there's no point to put any money into it, but just where cryptocurrency is going, you cannot go wrong. Like, I'm still in my the same mindset I was when I first started to purchase cryptocurrency again, because prices are so low. I'm in the same mindset of just buying everything I possibly can. Granted, there are some projects that I'm not picking up. BitTorrent, I do not hold. Digibyte, I don't hold. Monero, I don't hold. Compound, I don't hold. There's plenty of cryptocurrencies that I actually do not hold, but I do hold a lot of cryptocurrencies. It's just the allocation of what's in the tokens aren't a large amount. I have a large amount invested into DogeCoin only because I found it at a very small price value, below 1 cent. So I'm still up a large percentage on DogeCoin. That is why I have so much invested into the market. But I'm just a regular person. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest into the market. I do have a couple $1,000s invested into the cryptocurrency market for my financial situation, which I'm very happy to be in this situation, because I see cryptocurrency just as a saving mechanism. Having my money in the bank, I'm just going to buy something online or purchase something on Amazon because the money is just there. But when you know that your money, your cryptocurrency, can potentially be worth more by just holding it and keeping it, that kind of makes the incentive for you to start saving. So the more that you purchase cryptocurrency, the more that you're actually not going to want to sell. I mean, once you're up to 300, 400%, those gains would be looking nice. So it's okay for you to sell some of your cryptocurrency if you're up 400, 500%. I'm still up a little over, I think it was 500 or 600% on my DogeCoin, so I'm pretty happy with that still. I'm not selling any DogeCoin at the moment because DogeCoin is at 20 cents. Why would I sell DogeCoin at 20 cents when I know it's going to double again and I can double my money and get twice as much instead of selling at 25 cents? But with that said, Bitcoin still playing around $35,000, looking okay, not the greatest, but Bitcoin is looking okay at $35,000. Just remember, we're basically half of Bitcoin's all-time high. Bitcoin could have fell to $10,000, $8,000, $5,000. Bitcoin's not falling to $5,000 or $10,000, but there's the possibility. There's always the chance of that happening. in the world of cryptocurrency. So being prepared for that is the smartest thing to do. I know we want to put every cent we own into the crypto markets. I have learned it's not the smartest thing to do. It's okay to continue investing into the crypto market, and the assets that you hold, if you can afford to not sell them and hold them in the crypto market for 2 to 3 years, then I urge you to do so. But not investing your life savings. You do want to have some dirty fiat on the side. I know, why would you hold dirty fiat? But our societies are still using fiat money, the dollar, to pay for things. So the only good thing that dirty fiat is useful for is paying your taxes, as you still cannot pay your taxes using cryptocurrency. But oh, you just wait. Once the adoption of cryptocurrency starts accepting tax payments with cryptocurrency, it's just I don't even have to say anything. Just, you already know. You already know what's going to happen. You've already seen what can happen. And a sleeping giant still, that I do think is a sleeping giant, is VeChain. I advocated for VeChain at 7 cents. VeChain made it up to 27 cents, which is crazy. I'm still purchasing VeChain. If you guys can remember, I was buying VeChain at 13 cents. I think I bought, well, I was buying a lot at 9 cents too. And we're right at this area again of 9 cents. It's just buying opportunities. It's another buying opportunity to get in the market before everyone else does. So the adoption in this moment right now, you are adopting cryptocurrency in the right moment. I just want you guys to know that. The financial decisions you're making now will thank you the next few months, few years to come. Ethereum, just doing really, really nicely, really, really well. I'm quite surprised because when we had that pullback, it was a correction for Bitcoin. Okay, that 64,000 to 30,000, that was a correction. Ethereum fell below $2,000, and now Ethereum is crushing it above 2,200, trying to push 2,300. Currently holding at 22.75. I'm holding Ethereum. I think that the adoption for Ethereum, it sounds crazy, but like the use for Ethereum can possibly be more for Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is worth much, much more than Ethereum, but it's just like the use, the payment systems, as a currency, Ethereum would be like number one. It would. I don't know why, but it's just like something is telling me that Ethereum is going to do really, really well. DogeCoin is going to do really, really well too. Don't get too down on your DogeCoin holdings. I know things are still looking a little bad with the charts, but we just have to be patient. Nothing goes up forever. You will learn that in the crypto market. There will be parabolic moves at times, but then those parabolic moves are met with very hard corrections and pullbacks, bringing you right back down to the prices that you were recently at. So don't get rug pulled with Titan and investing with Mark Cuban. We want to preserve our capital. We want to do everything we can to preserve our capital. And keeping your money in the US dollar is not preserving your capital. Yeah, your money is just collecting dust. I hate to see my money collecting dust. As soon as I get a good amount of money in my bank, I try to allocate at least 40% of that into cryptocurrency, just so I can continue appreciating my net worth. I don't want to be broke when I'm 40 or 50 years old. I don't want to have to worry about finances. I want to retire early. I want to move to Cabo and sip a glass of wine on the beach. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? So investing into cryptocurrency, I'm going to make that happen. I am forecasting my future by investing in the crypto markets. And just seeing these millionaires, Carlson bought a $28.5 million villa in Los Angeles. We have to start small because we're adopting cryptocurrency in 2021. I started buying in 2020, the end of 2020. But the vast majority of crypto investors are, the new wave of crypto investors have started to invest in the year 2021. So we can start to see substantial returns about 2 years from now. It's quite a long time, yes, I know, but 2 years from now, around 2023, the Bitcoin halving getting closer. I think it's in 2024 or 2023. I think it's one of those years. But that's when we're going to start to see a huge return in the market, is 2023 going into 2024. So if you have that patience from now until just a couple years from now, just a couple years, then you can be sipping a glass of wine in Cabo with me. Hopefully I will see you guys in Cabo or Baja or somewhere, maybe an island in Greece somewhere. I'll buy my own island. But yeah, I'm pretty bullish on VeChain still. I love the two-token payment system with the VThor token and the VeChain, or the VET token. So when you're holding VET, you actually get paid out VThor token for holding VeChain, which is pretty good. So the more VeChain you hold, the more VThor you actually get paid out. And I'm trying to stack up. Jay says I'll be there. Jay, I will see you there in Cabo. Love to have some company there. And Jay, that's just the thing. We can just think back. We can look back and say, oh, remember when I used to make videos on YouTube about DogeCoin at 25 cents? You remember that? You remember that, Jay? I mean, Jay's gonna be sipping his beer on the beach with me, saying, "Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that." And now we got matching mansions next door to each other, Jay. So just wait for that. Nox Intox says, if you trade on BSC, just confirm listing exchange 2 days after launch. Yeah, definitely. Nox Intox, thank you for that. As I said, that is the movement of the crypto markets. Our crypto traders, probably myself included, because I'm always trading cryptocurrency sometime. But I just love the thrill. I love the thrill of seeing cryptocurrency move. It's just the boring movement in the stock market and on your in your bank account. You know, nothing moves. Everything is just stagnant, collecting dust, losing purchasing power. I'm trying to gain purchasing power over time. So when I'm sipping my wine with Jay in Cabo. I'm not going to have any worries. I don't want any more worries. And I think that is probably the number one thing, not only in America, but there's so much poverty around the world. And adopting Bitcoin, just like El Salvador, people who don't have an income, I mean, people in other countries, I know I say I mean a lot, people in other countries are living off of, oh God, I mean, there's some people living off like $1 a day. It sounds outrageous, but it's the truth. Like, people are living off of pennies, peanuts, while we're here in America trading thousands of dollars of cryptocurrency. People are still living in poverty with, $10, $15 a day that they're surviving on. But we're here with inflation in America, everything being so out of whack. And Bitcoin and cryptocurrency reflects what is out of whack and puts things back into whack, puts things back into place, making the majority, the masses of the population financially free. Who doesn't want to be financially stable from their small investment into the crypto markets? And Jay says, my first comment to you was Doge equals hope. I think I remember that, Jay. I do remember that comment. Doge is hope. It is hope for brighter days. It is hope for a better looking portfolio. It is hope for the financial system working for us, not us working for the financial system. We don't want to work for the financial system. We want the financial system and governments to work for us, but they leech off of us. They need us for the societies to keep running. And I think that is a very key reason why we are seeing corrections in the market, because they know once they lose grasp of their power, things are going to start to change. I really do think that things are going to start to change. The main thing is just housing. I used to speak about this in my earlier live stream, but housing is a human right, and cryptocurrency will make it possible for the majority of people who are invested into the crypto market one day be able to own their own home, to purchase a home. Nobody has $400,000 in their bank account. I don't have $400,000 in my bank account. I don't even have $100,000 in my bank account. So I can't just go one day and say, yeah, I want to go buy that house here or there. And here we have BlackRock buying up all of the houses. Why is BlackRock buying up all the houses? Because they want to rent it to you. They want to keep us as renters. They want to keep us in our place. So we're paying them all of our money. We're not gaining any wealth. We're losing our wealth with these depreciative assets, cars, houses, boats. It's nice to have all of these things, but they're making money off of these things, keeping you from making money, making you keeping you in poverty, basically, with all of these expenses that are built up over time. Jay says, I've been through all the dip to the dippity dip. Yes, Jay. Yes, if you have held through the dip and the dippity dip, then you are a true cryptocurrency investor. And I am very happy to have you here in the markets with me. It's a wonderful community. It's a community that is only going to grow from here. But do remember that Bitcoin the point of Bitcoin is to decentralize finance. It is to give the money back to the people. The money will no longer be held by central banks. Money printed go brr, We are going to hold the mass majority of finances, with all of the young people investing into the stock market with AMC and GME. We're going to see a mass wealth transfer. People are going to start becoming financially stable through their investments. And that's not only cryptocurrency. I mean, you can make money from the stock market. I advocate for my viewers to make money in all places. Do not restrict yourself from making money. Make money in every single aspect or form that you can find or do. We want to move ahead. And if currency is the thing that's driving our society and moving things forward, then we need to be a part of that. We need to be a part, not only the revolution, but be a part of the future. And being a part of the financial future, which is cryptocurrency and digital payment systems, it's like adopting the internet in 2000. Oh, nobody's going to be using that dial-up internet. You know, you had to wait on AOL dial-up for 10 minutes just to search one website to find something on the internet. Look at how much the internet has progressed in 20 years. I mean, oh gosh. 2000 was 20 years ago. I'm old. If I can think back to 2000 and say it like it was nothing. Okay, I was only 5 years old in 2000, but I was alive and kicking in the year 2000, which is just so funny. Buying Microsoft, buying Apple, buying what is it? These other stocks. Well, anyway, you get the point. Even Tesla, had you bought Tesla at $50, and now Tesla's well over $500 per share. There are, oh, Nvidia, that was the one. I'm invested in Nvidia, and Nvidia is doing Nvidia is doing a lot of things with creating chips. So I know we still have the chip shortage. So Nvidia is creating the chips for the mining processors for cryptocurrency. The mining units for cryptocurrency, they need chips and these smart processing units, which takes up all this electricity. Nvidia is actually the maker of those chips. So that is why Nvidia's stock is running over $800. I was like, oh my God, I should have bought more Nvidia, because it's looking really, really good for Nvidia. So holding that strong. Invest in the stock market, investing into cryptocurrency. I have turned my investment into cryptocurrency as a long-term investment. As I said, when you invest in cryptocurrency, it just makes you want to save more and more. When you get to $1,000 invested, you're like, wow, I made it to $1,000 invested into the cryptocurrency market, and then you make it to $5,000, and you're like, wow, I made it to $5,000 invested into the crypto market. When you make it to $10,000, yes, there was a time where I was well over $10,000 invested into the crypto market, and that was when DogeCoin was over 74 cents. So had I sold DogeCoin, all my DogeCoin at 74 cents, I still would have had well over $10,000, but I didn't. I held strong with my DogeCoin, and just because I didn't sell at 74 cents, because I did liquidate at 50 cents. So I got a little scared it out and thought we were going to continue going up, which no, nothing continues to go up. We had a correction. We're still in that correction. But I do remember saying that if Dogecoin falls back down, I'm going to buy more. And what did I do? I waited until that dip, and I bought more. So I'm just steadily increasing my position more and more and more. So as I said, once you get to 5,000, then it's like, well, why stop here? Let's see if I can make it to $20,000 invested into the crypto market. And that still sounds like a lot to a lot of people. But keep in mind, the crypto markets move very, very quickly. So that small investment of $2,000, $3,000 in 2023, in 2022, the summer of next year, you could possibly double that investment. So it takes time, but it will happen. Jay says, I have 90,000 DogeCoin. Jay, you are well over my holdings for DogeCoin. I do not have anywhere near that amount investing into DogeCoin. Even beforehand, you probably were buying a lot of DogeCoin back when I was making videos of DogeCoin at 5 cents, if you can recall. So Jay, yeah, if you have 90,000 Doge, then your crypto portfolios are over $20,000. That's what I was just speaking about. So Jay, you're doing well. You should be making YouTube videos, Jay, because that is a large amount of capital. And just think about it, Jay, that 90,000 Doge, had you purchased it at 5, 6 cents, that's only about a $5,000 investment. So your $5,000 investment at the beginning of this year has now turned into well over $20,000. $22,000, I think. It's a little over $20,000. I can't do the math all in my head. But that's really, really good. And Jay, yeah, that's what happened. Jay, you were a lucky one. You were a lucky one. Wow. Jay says, I was watching your video and just staying at home hodling. Wow, Jay, if I had helped you in any way with your investment for DogeCoin, I am greatly happy to be of assistance for your investment. I do not try to give financial advice. I just tell people what I'm doing and what I did. And I was buying DogeCoin below a penny. I didn't believe in DogeCoin. I know I'm making videos about DogeCoin now, but there was a time where I adopted DogeCoin being a meme crypto. But it's like, once I understood what cryptocurrency was, and cryptocurrency, like, it gives me an orgasm. Like, I love cryptocurrency. Every time I hear crypto or think about crypto, I'm just filled with joy. And why? Because of finance. Your finance grows with cryptocurrency. And humans like more and more and more. Humans cannot get enough. We are greedy species. We are a greedy species. It's just the way that we are. So once we have a little taste of something, we're going to want more and more and more. And I want more D. Jay, I think I want some of your D. I definitely need some of Jay's D because Jay has a lot of D. He is doing very nice with his DogeCoin. Yeah, Jay, you feel exactly, we're on the same page, Jay. If you were investing heavily, hell, if you had $5,000 to put into DogeCoin back at 5 cents, then you're doing good, Jay. You had a large amount of capital beforehand if you're investing $5,000 back at that lower level. But that's the thing, we just have to be patient. And Jay, I hope your patience has paid off. I know your patience has paid off, Jay, because you're holding a very large amount of D. I just cannot get over that. We love the D. But can you guys hear the music? I hope it's not too low. It's just so funny, Jay. This is perfect. I cannot wait to sip a glass of wine with you on our private island. We can share. We can share half the island. You get half of that part of the island, and then I'll stay on the other half of that part of the island. So if we keep the long-term thesis for our crypto investments, then we can be sitting pretty like Jay's portfolio. Jay, your portfolio is probably well over mine. I mean, I'm still holding Bitcoin as well, but we have to compare portfolios to see where I need to up my positions. But Jay, are you holding? Well, I know you're holding more than DogeCoin because I always say I always say diversify your portfolio for that stability. But what other cryptos are you investing in to see those type of returns, Jay? Because I have I've mentioned VeChain plenty of times. VeChain is with the 2-token system. It does pay you out VThor token. Ethereum, of course, is doing good. I picked up Ethereum around $1,300 was when I initially started purchasing Ethereum. Cardano is doing good. I bought some Cardano right at $1 and below $1 for Cardano. Polygon Matic, I'm still kind of half and half for Polygon Matic. I'm still holding my position, of course, because I bought it at 33 cents, and I'm still holding that position at 33 cents, still up a large percentage. But I'm still kind of half and half on making more investments into Polygon at this moment. It's still over $1, which is amazing, but I'm still a little cautious with Polygon Matic. I do think there may be another pullback in the wave for Polygon Matic. It might not happen, but the charts are looking as though Polygon Matic might pull down to around 80 to 82 cents. 80 to 90 cents. Did I say that? All right, here we go again with Bitcoin falling below $35,000, holding at 34.9. Still selling pressure. I think the whales or big institutions, big players, however you want to describe them, they tried really hard to kick out paper hands earlier today. You can see that where was Bitcoin at? I think we tapped, well, yeah, just 35,000. I mean, we only tapped 35,000 today. And then we fell pretty hard to 34.3. So had you got scared and panic sold, then the price just shoots back up. So you think the price is going to continue going down, but then they're like, oh, no, no, no. We're trying to shake you out. We're trying to buy up all the crypto that you're selling, which is why you do not want to sell your cryptocurrency unless you're a trader. If you're a cryptocurrency trader, then go for it. Take that chance. But I just get so scared when I'm not in my position and I just see money go up and, you know, I'm missing out on potential gains. I want to gain as much as I can in the crypto market. The crypto markets are pure gains. And Jay, if you're still up 300, 400, 500%, take some profits. I mean, yes, we want to HODL, but being up 500, 1,000%, over 1,000%, things get a little dicey at that moment, and all of your gains can be wiped out from you. It doesn't seem as though it can happen, but it can happen. It definitely can happen. There's some cryptocurrencies that went to zero. Literally, if you are watching the market, hearing about the news, literally, there are cryptocurrencies that are going to zero. Like nothing. They are worth nothing. So all of the money that you invested into the market is gone. If that's gains, if that's your own capital that you're putting into the market, gone. So be very, very vigilant of these rug pulls. You do not want to be in a rug pull at any moment in time. That's why these safe moons, I'm still a little scared about investing into Shiba Inu, but I only mentioned it because of DogeCoin and the meme culture. There is a meme culture. So why wouldn't I hold Shiba Inu knowing that a lot of, I don't want to say that like just as a money grab, but I do see Shiba Inu as a swing trade. I do not see Shiba Inu as a long-term investment for my portfolio. If it does turn out that way, then maybe I'll hold a couple million tokens for the next few years. Jay says, I literally went all in on DogeCoin. I said, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I should have went all in on DogeCoin back at 5 cents. And it's crazy because had I liquidated my position of Bitcoin when it was at $60,000, I would have had so much capital to buy DogeCoin just at 5 cents or $50,000 we were at for Bitcoin. And then DogeCoin was at 5 cents. And then, you know, Bitcoin making $64,000, DogeCoin popping off to 74 cents. You can see, well, I think DogeCoin actually made its all-time high after Bitcoin had made its all-time high. So you had plenty of time to buy in DogeCoin at 5 and 6 cents. For weeks, you had time to buy in for DogeCoin. B-Boy Alex, hello. Thank you for joining me. Very nice to have you. Jay, back to your comment, and when it went up to 75 cents, I pulled out a little. Great job, Jay. To put in ADA, BNB, ETH, and VThor. Mostly all in on Doge. It was like a game. Yeah, the crypto markets are like a game. It's pretty fun once you start to understand how the game is played. So we go up, we go down, we go up, 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 and then we go down, 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 down. So yeah, definitely do not want to be. The same thing happened in the stock market. And look, you guys, I was telling you, just my last live stream, literally my last video on Monday, the markets were kind of in a small pullback, but I said, if you are holding any short-term positions in the stock market, this is the time to pull out your positions. Maybe even the week before was the time to pull out of your positions, because now we're in what looks like a correction that's going to happen for the stock market. So definitely do not want to be in the market when it's coming down. It's all about timing and patience. Yes, yeah. And Jay, that was perfect timing. You had absolutely perfect timing to go all in on DogeCoin. And I wish I had the same thesis that you did back at 5 cents, but I kick myself every day now just not believing in crypto when I was investing those large amounts. Because when I had first started investing, I mean, you guys, I was buying hundreds of dollars of this coin and that coin and this coin. So had I did all that for DogeCoin, I would have been sitting pretty nice. Well, Jay, I probably would have been on that private island already. We're just about halfway there, Jay. So if we continue to hodl, then we can have our shared private island quite soon. Jay, thank you so much. Your video definitely helped. I'm so grateful that I found this channel. Oh, Jay, that is too sweet. That is so nice. Thank you so much for saying that. I am happy to be here to show you guys that financial freedom is possible. There was a time where I believed like financial freedom is just for the rich people. Financial freedom is only for the wealthy. You know, people who have money are the ones who make money. And the same still goes true, but it's not nearly as enough as just having just having money. You have to invest that money in order to see that money go up. And probably 60 to 70% of the U.S. population is not investing. Just think about that. 60%, possibly more, is not investing in the cryptocurrency, into the stock market. So once we start to get even more of that adoption, people being able to invest into the market, I'm hoping for another stimulus check so I can smash buy more cryptocurrency. I used that stimulus check, the last one we got. I did, buy the things I needed, of course. But I put a little over $1,000 of that stimulus check into the market. It's basically the whole thing, because that stimulus check wasn't anything. I mean, $1,400, what is that? Like, it's nothing. That's less than 2 months of rent. So having that capital saved in cryptocurrency, you're only going to be setting yourself up for success. So if you do come into hard times, you can turn to your crypto portfolio and say, hey, I have a large amount of cryptocurrency because I was steadily buying it at this price and that price, and now it is worth so much more. And I can afford my bills. I can afford my student debt. I can afford this new car payment, because I have been patient with my investment. And I hope you guys have learned something from my channel. I know I rant. I rant so much. Some days I do rant like a lot, and like we don't cover any news or anything, but most days I do try to give you guys as much information as I possibly can. Alright, so let's see where the markets are. Bitcoin still below $35,000, holding at $34,800. DogeCoin still at 25 cents. We might, possibility, be seeing us hit 24 cents again. I know we do not want to hear that, but it might happen. It might happen. It's just Bitcoin has been going sideways. If Bitcoin cannot hold $34,500, $400, and we correct further below $34,000, then DogeCoin will be tapping that 24 cent region, which is still good. I mean, for me, I remember DogeCoin at 5 cents, so I'm happy with DogeCoin at 10 cents, at 8 cents. I would love to smash. I remember, do I remember making a video. I think it was video number 9 or or 10 that I had made. It may have been a little more than that, but video like 8, 9, or 10. DogeCoin was at 8 cents. We had popped off from 5 and 6 cents. We were in that wedge, in that trend area for about a month. We were stuck there. And then DogeCoin pops up to 7 cents, 8 cents, 9 cents was its all-time high. Think about that. The all-time high for DogeCoin was only 9 cents. So is there a possibility for DogeCoin dropping back below its all-time high of 9 cents? Yes, that's possible. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I do not think it's going to happen. But it is a possibility. It's crazy. DogeCoin's all-time high was 9 cents. And thinking back, like, I forgot about DogeCoin being at 9 cents because we've just been seeing so many good price actions. You don't remember lower price actions. And the same thing happens for Bitcoin. When I was purchasing at 20,000, I don't remember Bitcoin at 20,000. I remember Bitcoin at 30,000 now and 40,000 once we make it up to $50,000 again. Jay says, your rants are the best. That's why I'm here. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much for that. Your enthusiasm for cryptocurrency gives me hope. Wow, Jay, I'm just, your enthusiasm gives me hope that I'm just going to continue making videos for you guys, doing as much as I can to give you the correct information. Jay, that just really touched my heart. Thank you so much for that. And just, you know, with the pandemic and everything, everyone's all cooped up inside, you know, no one's out mingling anymore. So this is our form of communication. So I'm happy to still have our form of connection because humans love connection. I love connecting with you guys with cryptocurrency through YouTube. We would like a better platform. YouTube is a bit of a pain sometimes, but I am sticking it out just because I love the community so much. I love DogeCoin, and I just know we're going to rip from here. I know we're going to take off. We're going to go exponentially higher than we are. All right, Bitcoin still trying at $34,800. Ethereum actually passing volume for Bitcoin today. Ethereum having an average volume of around 68 million, passing the volume of Bitcoin, having a volume of around 60 million trading today. So still a little low. We've seen DogeCoin's trading volume up above 100 million. So the volume is still very low, very, very low, until we start to see that heightened volume in the market. Then we will be seeing a lot more interesting price actions. But wow, Ethereum 2200 just looking really good. If you're holding Ethereum, your portfolio should be looking nice right now because Ethereum is still up 3% on the day. Not up too much, but it is still in the green, while most cryptocurrencies are trying to push back out of the red into the green once more. Pretty stagnant though, still very, very stagnant. We really need to pop over that $38,000 region for Bitcoin, and things will start to get interesting. I thought things were getting interesting yesterday. Was that Tuesday? Yeah, yesterday. And it always seems like when I don't live stream, there's always like a pump in the market. Every time I'm not making a video, the markets always seem to pump up and go up in value. But as I stated, tonight we will be seeing some action with those interest payments being paid and staking rewards being paid out in the end of the month and at the beginning of each month. People that are staking their cryptocurrencies and holding these assets will start to see those payments. We're doing good today. We're doing really good. And it is still hot, like even with me taking that shower before my live stream, I'm still super hot. Like in temperature, of course. But yeah, I'm not prepared for this summer weather. My birthday is in the summer. It's actually in August. So I haven't decided if, Jay, we should probably make a trip to the beach early. I'm thinking about like Pismo or maybe like Hollister or somewhere. I'm thinking about going somewhere on the beach. I really want to go to the beach for my birthday. I did say Hawaii, but then I was like, oh man, just think about all of the money that I might spend in Hawaii. Think about all of that money I can invest into the crypto market. And I just thought about it. I was like, okay, I'm not going to Hawaii. So I settled for going to the beach or you know, somewhere nice for my birthday in August because it's going to be warm and hot. So I want to do something nice and get out of the house. I have been in my apartment, seems like all of this year with the pandemic. I just have not seemed to leave my apartment besides walking down the street to go to the store and get some exercise. But even the store, it's like one block. It's less than 2 minutes away from my apartment. So not much of an outing when I do get out of the house, but it's just nice to have some fresh air, and I'm ready to have that fresh air. Oh, there was some more FUD coming out of South Africa. This was really interesting. So I think it was the South African Treasury saying that if you are withdrawing and or depositing your cryptocurrency out of the country, then it is a criminal, it is a crime, it is a criminal offense if you are withdrawing your own capital into another exchange or address that is out of the country. And it's like, that's the point of cryptocurrency. The point of cryptocurrency is to not have any centralized system saying that, okay, it's okay for you to send your money over here, and all right, you're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do this with your own money. The point of cryptocurrency is to take control of your finances. So this FUD is just going to drive even more people to buy Bitcoin. If it's not driving people out of these countries who are making ludicrous laws against cryptocurrency. And it's coming. It is coming. And we have to be prepared for these cryptocurrency regulations. And what it is, it's not even regulations, because you cannot regulate cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is decentralized. That's the point of cryptocurrency, is to not have any regulations, to have finance transferred freely peer-to-peer. If I want to send you some crypto, then I can. I have this much crypto. I send you this much crypto, and now you have this much crypto. It's plain and simple. It's a no-brainer. It's digital payment systems, a huge upgrade from our recent dinosaur payment system, waiting 3 to 5 days for your account to be cleared for a withdrawal, compared to 15 to 30 minutes confirmation on the blockchain for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Jay says, move to the south. I feel like more room to invest because everything is cheaper. That's funny you say that, Jay. Our family actually does have land in the south, and I said if shit hits the fan and I have like nowhere to go, I would move to the south and like hunker out in a bunker in the south, because we have so much space. I'd be safe with my cryptocurrency there. I can even set up a mining unit there. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that, but I could probably set up a mining rig there on my land and just hunker it out if there's like a big government shutdown or grid shutdown. That's another thing for taking custody of your cryptocurrency. If the grid does shut down, if we all of a sudden have a mass solar ejection and the sun just spews out radiation all over the earth, then all of our technology is not going to work. We're not going to be able to communicate. You're not going to be able to call. You're not going to be able to go on the internet. You're not going to be able to turn on your microwave because the electricity will most likely be out. So all of these things we have to be prepared for. Whether that be buying solar panels or buying peanuts and canned food and honey and things that are going to last for years, shelf life, all of these important things. That water, you need to stock up on water because humans need water. You have to be thinking about all of these necessities before it actually happens, because once it happens, what is everyone going to do? Everyone's going to be running to the grocery store, trying to buy up all the peanuts and honey, trying to buy up, I always say peanuts and honey because those really are long shelf life foods. Peanuts and honey, water, toilet paper, all of these things are going to be bought up in the grocery stores, and the supply is going to be gone. Same thing with cryptocurrency. What's happening? Once the system actually does fall, what is everyone going to do? They're going to be jumping into the market trying to buy cryptocurrency because the recent system failed them. And the new system, the new monetary system, the new digital world of cryptocurrency will be born. Wow, pretty nice live stream we have had today. I thank you guys so much for joining me on Cali Crypto 209. Things are looking good. Things are looking really, really good. Ending things out for today. If you do not have your tickets, it is not too late to get on the DogeCoin train. We still have a lot of room to grow. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will be seeing you on Friday. Have a wonderful evening, and I will be seeing you very, very soon.